up, you guys? Welcome back to another episode of Life of Lauren. Now these next two vlogs are gonna be pretty fun because we're going on our first short road trip this weekend today, and then next weekend we're going on our first longer road trip, which will be 6 hours to Phoenix. So I'm so excited. I've mentioned this before that prior to getting pregnant, Josiah and I knew we wanted to try soon, so we did back to back vacations, and we took a break obviously because I got pregnant, and by the time we felt ready to go on a vacation again, I was already super pregnant. Didn't even want to think about being in a car for that long or a plane. I was just like, no, not even, no. So now I am ready. I cannot wait to get out of town for a little bit. This weekend we're going to Ruidoso, which is like a forest type of vibe. We're gonna be staying in a cabin, and then like I said, next weekend we'll be in the city. So come with us on our very first family road trip with our newborn. Yay! So for 2 days I was able to pack all of mine and the baby stuff in these 2 bags plus his diaper bag, so I feel like that was pretty good. The hardest part about packing is kind of like the more inconvenient things, like his bathtub, because we have to take that's kind of bigger. There's his stroller. They're just a really big things that kind of accumulate quickly when you're packing them all into the car. Otherwise, the other thing that I was like, oh, I don't know about this, is it's a lot colder over there, so I didn't know, he gets hot really easily, so I'm like, I don't want to get him too warm, get him too hot, because he's been getting heat rashes, but I also do want to take jackets in case he does get cold, or if it's super cold at night. So kind of just packing extra things, all those just in case things. That's what really adds up quickly. But Josiah took him to work with him for 3 hours, and oh my goodness, I was able to pack. I was able to shower without worrying or peeking out, or oh, it was just a really nice shower. I went to Walgreens by myself, got us some things we needed. It was the most perfect time to have alone time, just to get everything tidied around here before we head out. We have no laundry, we have a clean house. I'm ready. I'm so ready, stress-free. Now I do also have some milk that I pumped. This is kind of fresh. It lasts about 4 days, as long as it's refrigerated. But then I do have a stock in my freezer of about 15 3-ounce bottles, which is what he's taking right now, of frozen milk, and I'll probably take just one of those. But the reason I do put them in my freezer, because I'm really with him all the time, so I either will just pump and have fresh milk or breastfeed. But that frozen milk is what I'll be taking on these trips. Since my family will also be there in Ruidoso, I can be like, hey, maybe me and Josiah want to go do something, or maybe I just want time to chill. And I have that milk on deck, so that it feels like a true vacation of freedom from having to constantly be the one to feed all the time. So that's why I have that. This is my freezer of freedom to give me that little break. And likewise, I'll be continuing to accumulate more. Just any excess I have, I freeze it. Here's my little ice chest of milk. This is about 12 ounces, which comes out to about 4 feedings for Elijah, which he eats about every 2 hours. So that's 8 hours worth of feedings. So that's why I say this is really my time in a bottle. And then I know he's getting what he needs. I know it's the correct amount. 3 ounces is where he's pretty full at that point. So that's why I love pumping, and that's why I do it. All right, got the little baby loaded, our ice chest of milk, all our stuff in the trunk, and we're ready to go. There's a group of us going. Now we're gonna head to Ruidoso. So I just got to the place that we're staying at. Basically, it's almost a bunch of apartment complexes, it looks like. It's a neighborhood of different cabins you can rent. So this is ours. It's 3 stories. It's super, super cool. It holds 12 people. And it's called Innsbruck, if this is a place you guys ever want to rent. I'll give you a tour, and every single one looks different because they're all owned by different people. So the first level is just bedrooms and a second living room, because the main living room is up above. So this is like the second little living area. Then there's 2 bedrooms. Each of them have a balcony. This is our bedroom. Perks of having a baby. We got the king bed with the bathroom. Oh my goodness, lucky. Now to go up several flights of stairs. So here's the main living room.
He's looking at you, look. He knows that's his grandma.
And up there are like 4 beds.
Look at the lake.
Yeah, he's just looking around.
Our kitchen, another bedroom, and then I'll show the upstairs bedrooms. So this one's really cool. It has a cool ceiling. And then over here there's 3 beds, so like if you have kids, you can fit a bunch of kids up here. And you can see down into the living room from there. Outside, we're gonna be grilling tonight.
Don't do that.
And then this is the view from our balcony, which there's like 3 balconies here. There's a pond. I believe you can fish.
Look at the ducks.
And then, oh, ducks? Oh yeah, there's some ducks. And then in the back, there's a golf course. So there's tons of surrounding cabins. This is a lot of acres of land with just different cabins. What are you cooking for us?
I'm getting ready to make some Frito pies for supper, and then I'm gonna start the cooking the pork meat to make pozole for breakfast.
Grandma, I need to have you on my next episode at Christmas time. What should we make? Cinnamon rolls? I was kind of thinking something, a pastry again for Christmas time.
Oh, we can make cinnamon rolls, or we can do French pastry.
Ooh, okay. To be featured on the next video.
I would love it. Let me know so I can get dolled up.
After a nice bath.
Stir it a little bit.
It's 6:30 in the morning. Elijah's been up since, what, 5? 4:30? At 2:30 or 1:30, went to sleep at 2:30, woke up at 4:30, and now he's probably waking everyone else up, but he's feeling pretty good now.
There he is. Happy and content.
Good morning. Say good morning, everybody.
Guess we're out for the rest of the day. This is why you don't change diapers at 2 a.m. in your bed, but Josiah's actually the one that did this and left it in the bed. We decided to take him for a walk so that everybody else could sleep. He has this fuzzy little jacket because it is kind of cold out here. And now we're just gonna walk around. There's one other area of where the cabins are. There's multiple ponds around here. But also like the golf course is here.
Showing him the ducks.
Fun fact, this was not planned, but my little cousin has a baseball tournament here in Ruidoso also, so a bunch of my family is here in town. We're all staying at the same place without planning it. So we're on our walk, and since it's like woods, forest type of thing, I told Josiah if we see a bear, you're gonna have to fight it, because I was scared of seeing like an animal. And he reminded me of the time we were driving down one of the roads in town and there was this couple fighting, like fist fighting, and so I wanted to protect the woman, so I told Josiah, get out of the car and fight, go help her fight. So we pulled over, he jumps out of the car, and then somebody pulled out a knife. And he's like, you want me to fight the bear like the last time you tried to get me to fight somebody? Mind you, in this process of trying to save this woman, the police show up and we come to find out that she was just fighting with him because she wanted some drugs. So I put his life at risk for some drugs this woman really wanted. All right, so we just got ready. I got Elijah ready, took a shower. Josiah's golfing a little bit. You can kind of see right here. Oh, I can see him up there. Oops. There's a golf course and he's back there. This is the view from our room. But as I was saying, we're all getting ready. It's been kind of like a slow morning. My grandma made pozole that we had for breakfast, and now, like I mentioned earlier, my little cousin has a tournament here, so we're gonna go watch him play. For my girls, I wanted to show you this foundation, I guess it's called, that I've been using. It's the e.l.f. Halo Glow liquid filter. Amazing. Like, it's so lightweight, and my mom used it this morning. Like, there's only like 4 shades, so you just get the shade closest to you, and it kind of just, I don't know, matches so great, and it blends in. That's the word, it blends in. So highly recommend that. He's at the baseball game with his auntie.
Pull your pants in.
His cousin who's about to play.
And we were going to look. Somebody sees us. I said, well, oh well. At least you'll feel better.
Alright, just took a 2-hour nap, but this has been an amazing part of the trip because I know that my baby is taken care of and I could just like sleep peacefully. I pumped right before, so I knew he had enough food. And now I woke up to the amazing smell of apple pie that my grandma made, or apple cobbler. And my mom is grilling and there's just a bunch of food, so now more family came into town, so we're all gonna eat together. The grill master. Dang, girl, you grilled all this?
I did.
Here. On that road.
Yes, we saw some there.
Grandma, you made this lemonade?
Mm-hmm. I sure did. Is it delicious?
It's very good.
How was the walking, guys?
There's pozole on the back burner, baby. This is an apple cobbler with Granny Smith apples made especially for my baby boy, Jeffrey.
My dad. For his birthday. And you made 2 of them, right?
I made 2 and he hid 1.
This was a super short trip. We're already packing up and getting ready to leave. This morning we kind of just ate a bunch of leftovers, and now the last thing I want to do before we leave town is there's some Hawaiian noodle place they have here, and I definitely want to try that before we head out. So that's where we're gonna go. It's already lunchtime, and then after that we'll go home. By the way, this travel bed and our stroller have been the greatest purchases. We've used them so much, so still stick by purchasing them if that's something you think you'll use. Unfortunately, the noodle place doesn't open until, they said 12 or 1. They said between then, and it's 11 right now, so I'm not gonna wait that long. Sad I couldn't eat them. I heard they were at the fair in town, but anyway, next time I come I for sure want to try that, and I still recommend it even though I've never had it because I hear such good things about it, and it honestly looked and smelled amazing, so that was sad. But time to go home. That is the end of our trip. Thank you guys so much for watching this vlog of our very first little short road trip as a family, and stay tuned for the next episode because we'll be going to Phoenix. Don't forget to like this video, comment what your experience was like with your like newborn for the first time, and we'll see you on the next episode.